Ken as a friend, and that connection. That was a great guy. I had great prospects to do great things with them. Janae, I think time is going to fix everything with everyone. I'm not going to promise any more relationships or make any more commitments that I'm not ready to make. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't chase these women down. I can't keep trying to remind them of our love and what's real and what we could do, what we could. They want to do something now. They want to be something now. What they want is now. And I can't give that to them now because I need to give more to myself. And so, shout out to Yaken. Yaken is a genius. He has a great mind. And if you listen to his live, even though Velvet's in it and we all might want to be angry, she's saying what frustrated her and what hurt her in the relationship. And when I listen back to it, I realize a lot of those are misunderstandings and mistakes. However, there's still medicine to take from that. She wants somebody who's outstanding now. She wants somebody who's on the ball, killing it now. And I just haven't been that for her, especially leaving my situation to go to her to help her. That probably wasn't the best move, And so I'm learning as well. I made mistakes and I'm learning as well. So there's accountability as well there. But she never had ill intent. She never wanted to hurt me. She only wanted to protect herself. She had boundaries as well. It got to a point to where she felt like maybe she couldn't trust me or things were going on behind her back. And so that's my fault. And I apologize for that. She's a good person. She never threatened my life. She never wants to hurt me. She only wants to help. Anybody's life she goes into, she's going to help them be themselves better. She's going to help them do whatever they're doing better. Watch Yaken and Velvet gain a lot of fame and a lot of notoriety and a lot of money and a lot of success. Watch. It's a beautiful thing. Yaken makes music. He's going to take off with his music. Velvet makes music. They might make music together. She might turn things up with the girls. They might hit a whole new level. Shout out to them. Shout out to Yaken. Peace, love, and polygamy. Shout out to Velvet, and I wish you guys the best of luck. I always supported Yaken, so if you're joining that team, well, I'm still supporting you guys. It's even more reason to support you, right? I love you guys. So my apologies to Yaken and Velvet for any malice that I may put online. That's responsibility and accountability. And also gratitude for what you have taught me and what this has taught me, and that's just real stuff. I don't know if most men or most people going through situations like this are powerful enough or strong enough to take this type of responsibility online, especially when they say that they're a leader, especially when they move as a leader or they're looked at as a leader regardless if they want to be or not. So I'm going to do what it takes. I'm going to be that guy. I definitely committed, and I love them and those girls, and no, there was no malice in my heart. I did not have any plans to get over on Eligio and hurt Eligio. That was not the plan. It was all love. It was all genuine from their part and mine. So they're not bad people. Please do not eat Velvet up about this. Please go support them and love them, because that's all she wants to do is upgrade and evolve in life, just like the rest of us. Okay, she didn't see that with me, and that's just what that is. There's going to be someone who sees that with me. There's going to be people, women who come along who agree with me. There's going to be people eventually who agree with me, and they see the growth in me, and they want to build with me, and they believe in what I believe in. And that's teaching the world generational wealth through healing the family, first through spirituality, then also establishing sovereignty, getting all of our credit right, paperwork right in the matrix, and then also creating and cultivating something in alignment with our purpose. Capricorn, which is a reputation of the family, the family name, the legacy, and then the opposite of Capricorn, Cancer, the family, the actual emotional well-being of everybody, and the traumas and healing of these traumas. And I feel like these traumas, like that siren, there's traumas out there, and I think that was the word that we all need to just heal and go through. And me, myself, and I can acknowledge my own. I'm not here to acknowledge and point out everybody else's unless we're doing a reading. Other than that, Zoka even, shout out to you, because what did you teach me? Gratitude. You taught me that you love me, and you taught me this. This is for all the women as well. They loved me for me. This is the thing. This is what you need to understand about them. They loved me for me. They loved the real me. Zoka had showed me anytime I wasn't being myself, because when you're in carbonation, anytime I wasn't being myself, she didn't like that. She didn't like that version of me. She only liked the version of me that was 100% true me, that she knew, that she fell in love with, that she liked. And me trying to be like a lead hero or trying to be something else really took her the other way. So this type of energy that I am right now, this is me. And this is the type of energy that she fell in love with, because it's like, I like that. And that's what she wanted. And you know, we had a lot of things in common. So staying true to myself is another lesson. You know, it's another area of accountability and responsibility. Trying to be something I'm not, trying to maybe do things too much for attention, maybe sacrificing good morality for a moment or opportunity. I've done those things in my life, and that is not the way to go. All right, and gratitude for, you know, telling me that I'm good enough now. I'm good enough for who I am now, and I just need to be more of me, and just be a better me, and build on me, and share me, because that's what they loved anyway. There's everything else that was not me that turned them off or turned them away. So there's that. You know, amazing potential in all of them. And I don't want anybody to think that they're bad people or you need to go beat them up just because we're not together and you're on my side, or you think they're messed up or anything like that. Like, it's okay. However they respond is how they respond. This is for me. This is me being a man. This is me leveling up. This is me doing what needs to be done, you know, in the public eye, in the public face, because we put the drama in the public, we put all the bullshit in the public, put all the confusion in the public. So let me add some clarity. I can't speak for them. I can only speak for me, so I can only take responsibility. And in doing so, I learn and I grow. And I promise you, what I build is gonna be amazing. You already know me. What I do is gonna be amazing. I'm more focused on my music. You know, I'm more focused on things like that. There's all kind of interviews and media and things like that, but y'all are gonna be surprised. I'll just tell you, I'm gonna go in these interviews and I'm gonna tell them the truth, and I'm gonna do this again, and I'll be like, hey, you know, I wasn't being this, and that. This is what I did, and I kind of ruined it because of that. These people ain't do nothing but try to love me, and we were under that influence, and, you know, it is what it is. Everybody did what they had to do to grow and evolve. Everybody's been making their own moves this whole time. And we've all been on a spiritual journey, and everybody's been doing the best thing that they could do for themselves. You know what I mean? So y'all go follow them. Y'all go give them love. Y'all go spread peace, love, light, positivity. Let them know, if anything, that Solar loves them. Solar supports y'all. Solar respects you guys. You know, it is what it is. I thought that was my chiefess. I thought that was my wife. I thought that was my you know, my partner to build and grow with. You know, and I thought the same thing for Janae prior. And then, you know, I thought maybe for Zoga, even in the tribe. So, but here I am, a single person. It is what it is. I'm not about to chase them down. If anything, it's justice. Now I gotta go be better and grow and evolve and stunt on everybody and flex on everybody and make them wish that they didn't do it right. Right. Y'all gonna see, man. It's cool. Love wins in the end. And if you guys at least put the love out into your universe, I promise you, you're gonna win in some other ways as well. You can say it's fake. It's not fake, it's hard. You know what I mean? If it seems fake, I apologize. It's just not easy. But it feels so important and it feels so necessary. I don't know if they'll ever listen to this. I don't know if it'll make a good impact on them or not. These things seem to ruin my relationships more. Somehow this is going to be twisted into something where I've ruined things more. But I can't just get offline and just shut up. I got to live my life, and I got to be me, and I got to express, I got to build, I got to teach. I got a lot of great things to do. I got a lot of great things up for us that I've had to put on hold because of all this drama stuff, you know, taking up all my time. My heart is open, my heart is light. You know, love to them, respect to them, peace to them. I'm very hurt, very, very hurt by the whole situation. However, I understand it, and because I take responsibility, I can turn that into a strength, and I can learn from it. So, what else you want me to do? You want me to fold up and ball up and just die? I can't do that. I can't do that. Y'all know me. I gotta turn up. I gotta do more. I gotta go harder. And that's what they want. That's what they wanted for me, but Unfortunately, I was too late, and so I missed out on them. I missed out on Velvet, for real. She's an amazing wife, an amazing woman. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about her past. I don't care about her history. She is amazing. Now, today. I don't care what anybody says about Janae. Beautiful soul, very benevolent person. She's amazing now, today. Zoka as well. They're all doing the best that they could do for themselves. It's time I do the same. It's time I do the same rather than trying to always do it for them. Exactly. Build your empire and women will come. And this makes me feel like this is some of the pain. It's like, I don't even care. Like, I don't even want no women to come. I don't even want to deal with no relationships, like, ever. That's how it feels, That's the type of pain it feels like. But that's what I'm saying is, if it seems fake, I'm sorry. It's hard. Yeah, no, it's hard to me to develop things just because listening to the reasons why, this is all based off of a mistake. She thought she heard something that wasn't the scenario. And so when she came out with the accusations, it was just, I felt like, hey, I'm not going to be toxic no more, so I'm just going to leave as you tell me to leave. So it is what it is. Rather than trying to work it out or fix it, I just took, what I felt was self-love, but ultimately it was a miscommunication, and it deserved a chance. It deserved a chance to be talked through, and I didn't give it that chance. And now she's with another man. Yeah, I believe in polygamy 100%. There's a number of reasons why I believe in polygamy 100%. I'd love to talk about science. I'd love to talk about knowledge and have some build with my brothers. If y'all ever want to come in and start building our knowledge, I'm always open to that. I got answers. I got mad answers for like everything. I'm always open to learn new things. You guys always offer different researches and sciences that you've discovered, and I love to correlate and connect it to what I know. We get to build and teach and evolve each other, so I'm always open for that. And I love Y'all Ken for that. I love building on Y'all Ken's platform with him, and I thought that was my friend, and I think he is. I just think that this is just some real life stuff going on, right, guys? It just is what it is. But I don't care. I just wish them the best. I love them. And I have to say, as much as my pride wants me to say I'll never be with them again, that's not true. I love them. And my heart will always be open to them. My most recent relationship was Velvet, and I love her. And that was my last commitment that I made, and I would recommit. I would. As crazy as that sounds, you guys know that's why you don't like me, but maybe that's why I need time alone. Maybe that's why they have to push me away, because I'm like that. Maybe that's why the universe has to do it like this, because I'm like that. Maybe that's why I have to just say these things that are mistakes that makes them hate me more or push me away more. That's like, the universe wants it like that, so I could really come up the way I'm supposed to. And that's happening. That's regardless. I feel great about what I'm doing and how I'm evolving and coming up in my life. I know I'm doing very well. I'm not going to say I'm trash. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very big things. I'm really proud of myself. The level of knowledge that I've tapped into is very deep, that needs to be shared, that Y'all Ken could benefit from. That Velvet has benefited from and can continue to. You need self-love, exactly. I don't see the difference between love and self-love, because I believe that we are love, and I believe that being true to yourself and tapping into your heart, and knowing your purpose and knowing yourself, and then just forgiving yourself all the time, and then also doing your best and knowing that you're consciously doing your best for yourself and making those best decisions. To me, that is love. Because you are love, and anyone who comes around you, when they touch you, it should be love. That's unconditional love. Unconditional love is when you are love. So whenever somebody comes around you, they just feel that energy. It doesn't matter what your relationship is with them. It's a vibration, it's a frequency of an energy vibrating. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna feel that love. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel the vibes. And love is love, you know what I mean? And somebody can say and speak love all they want. When you get around them, when the energy's different. And That's one thing I pride myself in, is that I know that my energy speaks a lot, and my voice online sometimes doesn't always carry the same energy that I have, and like people think I have bad intent or ill intent, or like I really am a bad person. I'm really not, guys. I really swear to you, I'm doing my best to grow, learn, and evolve with you, and even be vulnerable to do it. You know, I know what it takes to be a man. I was raised very well. You know, my father was an amazing man. You know, the teachers that I have are amazing people. Love is an action, exactly. Love is not something that is just said, you know, or assigned to somebody. It's something that's shown, you know, something that's felt. You know, I feel this. You know, to me, this isn't action. This is showing it. To me, this is big. I don't see many people online doing this, especially with the type of breakups and the criticalness and of the situations that we're coming from, and all of it being public and online. No, I don't see many people doing this. So to me, this is an action. To me, this is a call to action for all the men out there who are talking back on their women or blaming other people for their situation, to start taking responsibility, actually grow and evolve, actually do something to change and evolve themselves. You know, it's not always the women's fault. You know, majority of the time it is the men not doing the best that they can. And I know that because there's things that I know most men don't know. And even I struggle with it. It's a process, it's a journey. And to apply everything is going to take some time and space. You got to give that to yourself. You got to give that to yourself. Some time and space. You know, you're just guessing up self. I don't know what that means anymore. But at the end of the day, I think the message is getting across clear, regardless of that guy. I think that, you know, I don't need to have any type of, commitment with another person if I can't follow the commitments to myself. It's another takeaway point. And I think that all men could take from that, especially the guys who are saying peace, love, and polygamy, all the guys who choose to be polygamous and to build empires, especially using divine knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? It's important that you really scale back sometimes and look at the areas where you can grow, because there is something that you could probably do better to help everybody else around you as well as yourself. So work on yourselves. And women as well, don't think that exempts you from not having to look at yourself. Women as well, you guys have to look at, I'm just going to use you because you're, most people have to get rid of it. Yeah, it's okay. So women as well, like, it's like, you know, protect your energy. And that's one thing I'll say that I've learned from Velvet, you know, and the others, is that there's boundaries, you know, to where you say, this is what I want versus this is what I'm getting. This is what I want this to be versus this is what it is. And being real with yourself about what it is, you know, and being real about yourself, like, to where am I asking for what I could really offer and give? Do I even deserve that? Could I even maintain that? You know, as a woman as well. So knowing yourself is the best thing I could say. Knowing yourself is the best thing I could say. A relationship doesn't matter. Twin flames, all these titles, I don't really care or believe in them. Polygamy, monogamy, polyandry, denagary, I don't really care about any of those titles. All I believe in is that you're living in your purpose, you know yourself, and you're rocking with the people who are also in their purpose. Sometimes that's not enough. Example, Velvet and I had a beautiful purpose in harmony and in tune. However, where we were at in our journeys was different. And so the way that the chemistry worked out was the timelines didn't match up to what our behaviors versus our dreams and where we were at in proximity to achieving those things. I had certain work to do. She has certain work to do. It's just like that. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to grow. We're here to evolve. I mean, I don't know how it's hypocritical, because the thing is, justice is a two-edged sword. Everything that I'm saying for them is true for me. Oh, all the gratitude I'm giving to them, I give to myself as well. All of the appreciation I give to them, I feel that within me, with my energy towards them, and what I've offered and what I've done. Don't get it twisted. I've done a lot. I've given a lot. I've shared a lot. Don't get it twisted. I'm not focused on that right now, but I'm focused on what they've done for me, and I'm grateful for that. I'm focused on what I'm grateful for that they've offered me, because they are amazing people and they don't deserve to be tore down for making decisions that they believe they need to do to protect their heart and their love and their soul and their journey and their growth, their families and their children. I wouldn't think that I would be a threat to that, but apparently I think they know that I could be better. I think they see the best in me. I think they know that I could be better, and they just wish that I would just be better already. But it takes time. It takes time. These decisions that we're making are hurting each other. That hurt me very deeply. And me going on live immediately after things happened because I was hurt, I put more hurt out there. And I apologize for that as well. You soft, that's why they call you sassy. Hey, it's okay. I'm just different. I'm gonna be different. I'm authentic. I'm taking a different approach. I'm not used to seeing this approach online. I don't see videos where men get up here who have some type of media influence talking about everything that they could have done and improved on in a relationship where they're not blaming the other person. I don't see that. I don't see that happening, guys. So I don't care. I'm going to make that change. I'll do that different. All right? Don't be mad at me. Yeah, because I'm pretty, you crazy. I'm a good looking guy. I'm a good looking fella. You know what I mean? Not ugly. No, not ugly dude. I'm a good looking guy. I'm a little different. I'm a little eccentric, but my mom said she thinks it's because she was listening to Prince so much when she had me. She was in love with Prince when she was pregnant with me. So she says she thinks that's why I'm like this. And then I have the same chart as Prince now. It's funny. Yeah, no, so I'm just working on music at this point. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I'm hurting so bad. I'm just going to do music, do the push-ups, work out,
music and
read,
push-ups,
study better, study more, go live more, teach more, build more, connect more,
push-ups,
live more, love more. I don't know what else to do. This is the last piece. You know, like I said before, I'll bring this one up again, is that my heart's open. It's so vulnerable and it's so open to where you can shoot an arrow at it, or you can hug it, you can kiss it, you can shoot it with a water gun. But it's open, and it's vulnerable, and it's there, and I'm here for that. I'm here to connect in that way. And I just wish more people wanted to build on knowledge. Make more money, right? That's done. That's done though. The money's done. I have houses that I'm offering to them, like that I'm trying to get so that we could just build again. You know, I've got things going good in my life. That's why I'm like, I'm building things. I am doing things. They just required a little bit of patience. Why do I have to make it into super flex though? Why is me getting my life together, my foundation together, and giving myself the things I deserve, why is that got to be a flex? It's cool. I'll do it. By all means, I ain't got no choice but to upgrade myself. But yeah, you're right. Get some more money. All right, I'll do it. Facts. Anybody who tells you money's not important, they probably don't have it. That's facts. I heard that and I believe that. So, and do you, right? Exactly. You know, you don't have the aura that comes with that. I don't know. J.O.B., I'm never against jobs. I just would like you to do something that's in alignment with what you love to do. That's it. If there's an avenue that you can get paid doing what you love to do, by all means. You know, there's numbers of ways you can use jobs to repair your credit, fix your credit, and get further funding down the line outside of working a job to be an entrepreneur. So that can be a great move. Never get mad at somebody who's working a job or say that that's not smart. That's very wise. What you do with the funds and the finances after the fact, that means everything. So I'd love to talk about these things again too. Like, this is what everybody on. This is what they're gonna make you pay for. Like, I don't really care to make y'all pay for it anymore. Like, I'm not getting paid for that. I'm not getting paid for teaching people these things, you know, privately. Like, nah, I'm not getting paid for that. Nobody pays me nothing. I do it anyway all the time for free. I'm just gonna keep doing it that way. Probably make my money through the music and the connections I got going on with the music industry. That's probably gonna be more of my thing. But online, this is fun, this is great, but this is a place for me to teach, I believe, and this is a place for us to connect and teach and build. So all the men who like to go and do those building rooms, like, I'm open for that. If you don't want to do it, I'll bring some people in here. I'm going to bring in my boy King Cash. I love King Cash. That's my dude. I am King Cash. Go follow him. I'm going to bring him in probably to start there, just to get people into the fact that we're talking about knowledge. I would like to see, what would you guys like to talk about? Yeah, Ken likes to talk about celestials all the time. I can put the nail in that coffin. We can go into the astral body, dream space. We can go into what aliens, you know, we can go into religion. We can go into whatever you want to go into, how to truly practically free yourself financially in this system. There's a step-by-step process to do that. You know, non-national citizen things, secured party creditor things, those are still valuable and valid. Those are not to be ignored and ignored from the drama. You know, get your credit right. Couple things like that. I don't do this a financial advisor. I'm just telling y'all, this stuff works. You know what I'm saying? It's a step-by-step process. It's slow and steady, but it's relevant. You know, these are things to talk about. What do you want us to talk about? You know, chakras, relationships. That's another thing. I was speaking with Jaguar. Jaguar was telling me, she's like, yo, you got to understand that the way you're going through things and how you're going through things is all because you're meant to talk about these things and teach these things. This is giving you credibility. Now you're somebody to listen to because you've clearly gone through X, Y, and Z. And when you are at the place where we're going, you're going to look back and be glad all of this happened. This is a beautiful resume and a beautiful track record. And my response is paramount. And this is my response. This is going to echo into my history forever. And I am proud of that. Proud of it. Because this is one of the hardest things for me to do. This is one of the most painful moments in my life. But I practice soul mastery. I believe that I'm doing this to myself. I believe that there's something I could do about this. I believe that this is somehow working to give me what it is I'm asking for. You're still making very similar mistakes over and over again. Exactly, and that's the process. That's what we're working on, breaking these cycles. So this is different, this is new. I'm gonna keep doing new things to break these cycles. So you're correct, you know, keep doing a lot of the same things, similar mistakes. And I think that's why the universe is doing it like this. You know, I ain't got no say. My love don't matter. My heart don't even matter no more. It's just like, take this, nigga. So it's like, here I am. I gotta deal with it. Why would you listen to yet another unsuccessful person? The thing is, you pay people for all of their failures. Whenever somebody deals with somebody who's very successful to this day, they're 9 times out of 10 going to tell you that they've made a ton of mistakes. And they're going to sell to you how to avoid and curb the mistakes that you may not know you might make. So now I know about these things to where I can guide other people to not make similar mistakes and to shortcut them to their ascension through my journey and through being myself. So that answers that. The other women are lost. Nah, man, everybody's a little lost. They're no more lost probably than you. They're no more lost probably than you. So give them time and space to learn themselves and keep growing and evolving, just like everybody in this room needs to do. I'm just saying it out loud. I'm just at the forefront saying, hey, I could do more push-ups. Hey, I could do things more sacredly and spiritually in my life. I could be more organized. I could write more things down. I could follow through with certain commitments to myself more. I could put my health first more. I could eat better. I could take care of my things better. I could organize these things better. I can get better rest. You know, I could do more things with people that are relevant. You know, I can invest my energy better. Everybody could be saying these things to some extent, whether you will or not. That's not my job. I'm doing that for me. That's my job. And I'm on my job. Maybe you should protect your heart. It is you, and if you continue to let your heart get hurt, and that's how I'm feeling, you know. It makes me feel like the type of pain that I feel is like no more relationships ever again. Like heart closed for life, like kitchen closed, like we're shutting business down. Like it's over. I wanted to delete the app. I wanted to throw the phone away. I feel it in my neck right now. Like just deleting the app, like throwing it away, just throwing all this away. You know, I think about it all the time. I think about it all the time. Because I feel like y'all don't see me as a person with a heart who's really loving. I think you guys see me as a guy who's just up here for entertainment. I'm not going to be doing all the things Elite Hero's doing. I'm not into that. I don't got time for that. That's corny to me. It's boring to me. I want to be real. I want to be authentic. You know, I want to be honest. I want to be fake. I don't want to act. I don't want to act. I'm not here acting. I don't want to put on a show to convince y'all to do better. I want to do better and show y'all how to do better by doing better. If you guys ever studied Hanuman, that's one of the guys who I'm really emulating right now. He's basically a monkey who just proved to the world that he could be superhuman by working on himself. And he became a god. It is what it is. You could do it. If you believe in yourself, you can literally just work on you ridiculously to where people ain't got, it don't matter what people say. You working on yourself at a ridiculous rate to where I don't even care what it is. Be a spectacle. Be amazing. Do something so consistently, so well that it's you doing it the way you do it inspires people. Don't necessarily worry. Yes, got the vision boards going, got my journals going, got my notes organization, everything like that going. Yes, and just sticking to that. You know what I mean? Invest in yourself, guys. Invest in yourself. There's different ways to do it. I have to tell you, you know what I mean? They're correct. As hard of a pride pill as big as a pride pill that I have to swallow to say that Ken is correct, to say that Velvet is, just in what she's doing, that's hard, guys. That's really hard, but it is what it is. From Velvet's standpoint, I wasn't being the man that I needed to be. I wasn't following through with enough things, and I can see how that mapped out, and I can see how I could have did better, so no malice. Velvet, I'll understand it, no malice. I'll do better, I'll be better, I have to. You know what I mean? You found better for you for now, enjoy it. He's correct as far as sometimes it's better for men, when they're single, to just be single and really own that and hone in on that and just become the shit. I believe that. I would teach that. So it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Slow down. Everything will come right. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. Don't put yourself under too much pressure. And I definitely can do that. I was up all night last night just reorganizing, cleaning everything, detailing everything, just making sure that I'm getting on point in my life everywhere that I can. And, you know what I mean? It's not... I just did everything I can, just organized everything, cleaned everything that I could see. Just fix everything that's broken. Just add value everywhere I go in any way that I can. So, it is what it is, y'all. Don't feel bad for nobody. Just know that this is an acceptance thing. It's a part of the journey. And people have gone through way worse. People have gone through way worse. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come up, let me know if you want to come up. But other than that,
He's taking calls.
No malice, no hate in my heart. Love, gratitude.
Come on, man, call in, y'all.
Anything I need to take responsibility for that they may say that I'm not aware of, I'm open to it.
Call in, goddammit.
That's fine. I've done a lot of things that I didn't have to do. It's just like that. And if it takes for me to admit these things first, I will. Love wins to me, and I'll never give up on love, guys. And that can be my downfall, and maybe that's the one area where your advice may not touch me. Your advice may not touch me when it gets me to stop trying and stop being open to love. That's going to be very hard for me to do. That's going to be very hard for me to close myself off to that. This is just my karma for doing it to Janae, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't treat her the best way. She offered me a lot of love very early. I didn't match it, and I never really had a full commitment with her, the way she wanted, so I can see why she doesn't want to play games with me. I understand that. So you're right about that. I let go of love and embraced a divine heart. To me, is a high level. That's why I say love is you. Like, you are love. You just have to be the best you. You have to be on that vibration for yourself. That's it. Love is just being on, unconditional love is just being on that frequency for yourself. And then people around you gonna feel that vibe of your energy. And it's love. You know what I mean? You can't fake it. You can't even just say it. You have to do it. You have to be it. So that when people do come around you, they're like, damn, it feels like you've been working on yourself. Oh, you got a glow to you. Something's different about you. You working on yourself. I can feel the love. I can feel it. You love yourself, don't you? I trust you around me. I like the vibe I get from you. That's what love is. You are love. So you don't got to separate yourself from love at any point. It's something to achieve. It's going to come through gratitude. It's going to come through responsibility, like what I'm doing. This is self-love. This is going to allow me to really shine and glow. You understand? Not doing this. I mean, think of the alternative. Think of me not doing it. Think of me ignoring all of it. Think of me acting like none of it's going on. What if I just didn't address anything and I just got offline and disappeared? I consider that, man. I consider that so much. But what if I did that? What if I just turned the phone off and just got offline and just shut up and just stopped sharing my heart and my mind and just stopped being authentic? No, that just means I'm a bad example. And you need to turn the camera off. Man, I've had the camera on being a bad example. I've had the camera on being a bad example, showing y'all what not to do. Still a lesson for you. However, now when I turn this camera on, I want it to be a very healthy example. I want this to be something that if anybody watch or look back on, they'll be like, I at least commend his honesty. I at least commend authenticity. I at least commend the attempt. You can criticize me on anything, and I'm open to listening to even that. You know, feeling sorry for, don't, like, the thing is, it's not about feeling sorry for nobody. It's just about everybody taking responsibility for themselves. They'll do that where they need to feel, where they feel they need to do that. I'm doing that where I feel I need to do that. You feel me? It is what it is. The thing about it is, that's what I was saying, is that I don't believe in any of the titles. I don't really like the titles. I believe that you're just supposed to be in your purpose and in love with yourself and having that unconditional love, and it's just going to put you around where you're supposed to be, or you're going to realize and trust yourself enough to move to where you need to be. So if it puts you in a relationship with multiple women, and that's where you're supposed to be, then by all means do it. If it puts you in a situation to where you're with no women, by all means do it. It doesn't mean that you're monogamous or polygamous. It's you're where you need to be right now. You know, if you get into a monogamous relationship and it evolves to the point to where there's another person that's just always there, connected, because y'all in your purpose, they're in their purpose, and it makes sense. It could easily happen like that. That's how I believe it's supposed to happen. That's how I believe you're supposed to do it. So I believe that you're supposed to be monogamous first and let that develop naturally into the people who are also connected to that purpose. That's what I believe. So yes, I think that is a very powerful tool. If we go into nation building, we go into, people argue with me, it's not about quantity, it's about the quality. So why be polygamous and have multiple children? Well, I believe that why not have a high quantity of a high quality? Why not have more goods? I don't understand that. Like, no, I think that if there's a mind or a soul that we need more of in this world, I definitely believe that there should be something set up for that, where that can happen, and there is. It's called nature. A man can have multiple women pregnant, and if this is an outstanding man connected to God, who can stream and connect to God, who can be real with themselves and real with the world, well, of course, you know, can have as many women as the universe needed that person to have to do what they need to do. So more power to them. Peace, love, and polygamy is what they're saying. So, you know what I mean? I'm with that. As far as like multiple men with one woman, that doesn't really make sense to me. But there could be a situation where that's just their case and their scenario. And if it's in alignment with their purpose, they got to do it anyway. Now, if they're, I'm not saying that everybody's purpose ultimately is going to be some outstanding, beautiful thing. Some people's purpose is to show us what not to do. Some people's purpose is to cause pain and destruction and chaos in the world. That is their purpose. And there are other people's purpose who it is to suppress that, to overcome that, to alchemize that, and even bring them into a higher vibration of oneness, where ultimately all roads lead to the source, and we're all one and love wins. So my views, I don't like the titles, and that's why I'm just gonna have to be single for a minute, because they can go be polygamous with all these other men, but they'll never do it with me. So I must be doing something wrong. I must not have enough going on, right? So we'll address these things, and then we'll come back to that topic. Do you believe in twin flames, soulmates, reincarnation? They go hand in hand, right? So people have their dogmatic views on how energy has decided to operate in this space and time. I'm not going to tell you that a person who you feel a divine connection with, whether you call it a soulmate or a twin flame, or however it varies, my thing is there's a lesson there all the time. Now, I believe that, me personally, I should have so much mastery within myself, it doesn't matter who I'm around. And my mother said this to me. She said, Mijo, stop trying to be the right man for that woman. Be the best man you can be for any woman. And so that, in short, meant be the best you, be the best me. And I think that that's ultimately what it's about. It's not about what you gain here. And this is what you got to understand, is that the body's going to die. And to answer the reincarnation aspect is that it's not about what you get or what you have. You know, so it doesn't matter how many wives I have or how many wives it looks like somebody got right now. It doesn't matter what it looks like somebody got right now. Remember this. Pay attention. Pay attention. Don't be confused by what it looks like somebody got right now. Okay? The body will decay. These things will go away. The soul will stay the same. The soul will remain. Your lifestyles, how you're living, how you operate, how you think, this is what you're here to build and develop. This is what we're doing here. We're not here getting things. Those are results of what we're doing. Okay? We're here to alchemize and learn how to operate our souls. Why don't you have a memory? If reincarnation is real, this is what some people are talking to me. If reincarnation is real, then why don't you remember when you were a butterfly? Why don't you remember when you were a tiger? Why don't you remember when you were a tree? Why don't you? Some people say they...
Oh. Yeah, y'all. Solar's booty hurt. His ass is hurting. Like, bad. It's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah. But you heard it here first. All right, that boy upset. It's okay, Velvet. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna live my life and I'm gonna be a better man. She said I wasn't man enough. So I'm gonna go and do some push-ups. Okay? Yeah, poor thing. You know, we checked on Solar. He heartbroken. I just think Velvet got with a nigga that got a job. And a car. And probably his own crib. You know? This nigga just want to sit in the house and stare on Instagram and make beats. Like that's all he want to do. So I didn't expect that shit to last too long. Not at the rate that he was going. Okay. Yeah, he had Velvet fucked all the way up. She was like, nigga. Okay. You saying all this good shit, but nigga, how we gonna feed these kids? Not off of love, motherfucker. And why this nigga talking about being a goddamn star? Okay. Real talk. Shit. The baby's hungry than a motherfucker. Okay. Baby's hungry than a bitch. They ain't got no food. They ain't got no food. I love you. Like, nigga, what? This shit about no goddamn love. Okay? Your stomach love to eat. Your stomach love to have food in it. You know what I'm saying? Your body need nutrition. Okay? Like real talk. What kind of love y'all talking about? Okay? Love. Okay? Love. Okay? Love. Okay? Hilarious. Okay? Love. More like comedy to me. You feel me? Crazy. Real talk. Now, I'm in the process of killing folks, so I apologize for the long pauses. I'm like literally doing 2 streams at one time. You know what I'm saying? Doing 2 streams at one time. So, you know, my only advice we have, you know, for the Booty Hurt Solar, you know, better no luck next time. My bad, teammate. You know, I kind of saw you at the last second, man. You know that fucking lag and shit. Now look, that guy was not on our team. Yeah. Oh look, and he spawned in the same spot. How the fuck? How the fuck he spawned in the same spot? Oh heck, get your ass out of here, boy. Whoops. Oh, bro. Oh, yeah, they got it. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. That's it. It's on Jaguar's page. Well, yeah, man, we're going to close this out. Shout out to the people that came through. You did. And, yeah, we're going to post this on the Tears of a Clown. You feel me? Tears of a Clown. Okay? Tears of a Clown. Damn. Yeah, man, I didn't shot my teammate like awfully too much. Smoke. $21-14. That was a psychopath in his lobby. Yeah. He was doing the same thing I was. So yeah, let's wrap this one up, and then we're gonna switch over to the gaming side. You dig? 'Cause that's where I'm at. Deuces.